But other than that, though, play the absolute hell out of Donkey Kong Bonanza. I don't know if we can talk about that now, but I completed it completely, 1,000 bananas.
Oh, it's 1,000? I thought it was
Wow.
777.
777 is the max that you can find in the game, but then to get like the quote unquote 103% completion, it's that you can cap it off at 1,000 because you can buy them. Remember? So I just bought all of them once they hit 777, and then also all 696 pieces of fossil.
Bro.
Okay, so
I can get every single piece of outfit.
Okay, so what currency is what? Like, what's the star equivalent for a level versus like?
All right.
Other
Yeah.
things?
Okay. Gene, you want to handle this?
Sure. So bananas are basically the moons or the stars of this game. 120 stars, right?
Okay.
So you want to get, but there is no minimum star requirement in this game. This game is completely like objective based. You go to a level and they'll tell you, oh my God, like the first level is like, hey, the water the pipes are clogged, so why don't you unclog it? And that's how you progress. I think ideally you can actually go through the whole game without collecting a single banana. You can just ignore them all.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's multiple per stage, so it's like one banana per objective.
A crazy amount of bananas per stage.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like Pat said that he collected like 120 some in just like the first 2 levels or whatever.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, the first 2 levels I'm up to 118 banana.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, but you can collect none of that. I think I saw the world record speed run like beat it in under like 90 minutes or something. So the game can be as long as you want. I spent 80 hours on it. So there's bananas that are the moons, and then there is gold that you can get like literally millions of, and that's to like buy like items and you can buy you can fuse that with the banandium chips to buy bananas if you need to. So the bananas aren't necessary for progression. They're necessary for this progression through the skill tree.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you want every single level in the skill tree, you would need literally about 950 bananas. I was like, oh, I need every single banana to hit every single mark on the skill tree. And then so now it's all completed too.
So you're gonna have to.
It's a good skill tree.
You have to buy some to complete the full collection then.
Yes, you have to buy some you have to buy some if you want to max out the skill tree. Absolutely.
Okay.
Like that they will not rely on 777. Once I hit 777, I was like, wow, I still haven't upgraded.
Yeah, the skill tree is fantastic too. It's like stuff like punch harder, or your slap the ground to see where hidden bananas are in the environment gets bigger, or charging punches goes faster, or that surf turf where you slide around on like a piece of rubble, like it disintegrates less fast. Like they're all fantastic. Like you buy a double jump.
Okay.
You can do it in water. You can buy the double jump with the chunk jump. There's a spin jump too, where you just rotate the stick around and just press jump, and he'll go like Mario Galaxy.
So
yeah, the skill tree is great, and then also you can do like health upgrades. So like whenever people say like, oh, the game is like really really easy, I'm like, how many health upgrades are you buying? You can just because if you buy all the health upgrades, you can just literally just tank through the game easily.
So, I've been seeing this get compared to a lot of different games, of course, and how you run through a Breath of the Wild feels different from how you run through a Mario Odyssey or a Kirby game. But in this case, like the vibes of like Hulk ultimate destructioning through an environment seem to be what it's about. Like, is that kind of the deal for like the whole thing? You're just like able to the environment is kind of like incidental as a challenge, and you can just like hit the objective in whichever way you want, under, over, through, left, right, etc. Or is it kind of like you get locked in at certain points?
I want to hear Pat first, and then
okay. So it depends. So like Paige and I were playing through it, and parts of like, so you have 2 sections, right? You have your free floating bananas that are like just all over the fucking stage, right? Some of them are just straight up like like 20 feet underneath the dirt. And you're finding them because you clap and you saw the radar ping, or there was like a suspicious outcropping that like a Korok would be in Breath of the Wild. And you're like, what if I dug right here? Or there was a little winding cave that ended in a flat wall and was behind it, right? So just free floating bananas. And those, man, just fuck the level. Just fucking bust your way through it. I can't reach that jump, whatever. What if I just busted through the wall on the opposite side that made the jump closer? I don't know how to climb this. What if I just jumped over and over and over and just punched upwards and made like a diagonal slope upwards? I can't figure out the puzzle to get to Cranky Kong, who's hanging out in the sky. What if I do the roll? What is it? It's the roll, double jump into the ground pound, into the punch, cancel, into the roll to get just maximum airtime.
Okay.
Right? So, shit like that. But there's
a lot of
also like very small little challenge levels that are like, you fall through a portal and it's like, okay, this is the challenge level. This is like a pure platforming level. This is a pure smash the whole stage challenge, stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a challenge where it's like there's just a building and they're like destroy the building like Rampage style.
Just go.
Like,
Yeah. Okay.
Just climb the building and destroy it in a limited amount of time.
Have either of you tried out the little brother mode or little sister mode?
Yes.
Okay.
I have tried it out with Paige.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, Paige was the wrong person to try it out with. So my darling wife, as everybody knows, has the ADHD. So what we did was we bloodborned it for a little bit, where I handed we would go banana to banana, and the I'm gonna smash everything and every single iota of dirt, and it will flash fancy particle effects, and I'll get golden coins out of them. Made it so that Paige was like 15 minutes in like the first room of the game, just like, fuck, I'm gonna get every coin. And it's like, okay. So we switched to little brother mode, and little brother mode is like hilariously overtuned for somebody who likes to hit buttons, because when little brother mode hits the button, Pauline yells out like a onomatopoeia in like a brick or rock form, but she yells them as fast as you can press the button.
Okay.
And if the person you're playing with is really excitable and having a great time and they just mash that button like crazy, the screen becomes so flooded with shit that it becomes completely impossible to play. And on a number of occasions, 2P can fire those blocks and completely destroy the entire platform you're standing on.
That you're supposed to be on. Yeah, okay. And there's no cooldown whatsoever.
No cooldown.
No. It's a rapid fire. It's like a machine gun. It's like a constant.
And so like we had this section where I'm like, I'm gonna fight like the first big enemy, the crocoids or whatever they're called. And Paige just like shot it to death in like a massive explosion of particle effects. And I didn't know how it worked for another hour because I didn't run into another one. Like,
man. Okay.
Yeah, and then Paige was gone, and Pat was like, "Oh my god, I don't know how to fight.
I don't know how
guys.
to do these mechanics because my wife beat the mechanics for me with God mode."
Okay. So not meant for your first run through. And
no.
Okay, and
you need to be a little more sparing.
Yeah,
it needs to be a communicative effort instead of each player playing by themselves. Well, also, player 2 can control the camera.
Oh shit! Okay. So
they can, if they want to like troll on you, they can just fuck on you.
I mean, little brother controller has always been the one that's not plugged in, but it sounds like here, like little brother has dominated and has full control.
The second player is stronger than the player controlling Donkey Kong.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's completely nuts. Damn. Okay.
And the level design is interesting because there's a lot of breadcrumbing. So like if you remember like in like even DKC 1 or DKC 2, like you would see a single banana in like an area, and then you'd be like, what is that banana doing there? And you would go collect it, and it turned out to be like a hidden barrel or something. Like this game does that a lot. It takes a lot of the Donkey Kong Country design philosophy of like breadcrumbing things around to show you like, hey, you might want to check out this area because there might be a banana or something or the other here.
Yeah, so one of the examples is like there's like a stage that's like just a big open field.
Okay.
It's literally just a big open field with like a couple outcroppings, and you hit select to see, well, how many bananas could it has 43 fucking bananas. Are you serious?
Okay.
There's fucking nothing out here. There's nothing. And so you're like, okay, well, you know what? I'll go into the big open field, and there's like a line of like gold that goes into this tiny cave, and the cave leads to nothing but like a flat wall. Okay, punch through the flat wall, banana behind there. right? Like it's just trying to the level of expertise on display in this game at pointing the player's head to where you want them to look is legitimately unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
It is like a total masterclass of we actually got the player to look where we fucking wanted them to look.
Well, that is the thing that Nintendo was the most experienced at, right? Like that is their specialty. I would imagine, you know, just from again all the previous mentioned examples of the open world they've been doing. It's sick to see Donkey Kong finally get a new entry that's like a gameplay update of sorts, because ever since Country, of course, it's been kind of like when they went back with things like Tropical Freeze and stuff, it was like perfecting the formula, you know. But like with 64 aside as an exception, that we kind of, you know, it was there.
It exists.
It exists. This is like a actual like, oh shit, new gameplay thing for Donkey Kong, which is cool. How's the Super Kong God Super Kong?
It's awesome
stuff.
It's so good.
It's so good, dude.
That is where a lot of the gameplay flexibility happens, and they showed this off in the trailers too. But there is the one form that really makes you really jump high, and then you can quick transform into the ostrich form, so you can get like elevation, and then you can just fly over like so many different like solutions. Honestly, like the ostrich form can like break the game. Actually,
you know, there's a lot of like even with like base level DK, there's a lot of like, I'm gonna sequence break this. I don't give a shit.
Totally, yeah. Everyone's using the movement. Like everyone's doing that tech cancel jump tech to just leap across like incredible like distances for no reason.
What was the sequence of moves?
So I haven't gotten super good at it, but it's you roll off an edge, because the rolling gives you a burst of speed and lets you like jump a little bit after the edge. Then you do a jump. Then you hold the down punch button for the ground slam, because the start of that pops you up just a little bit. Then you punch horizontally out of it, because that makes a spin that gives you a little bit of vertical. And then you hit roll again to push yourself forward.
Damn.
And this doesn't include the chunk jump that you can unlock for the double jump.
Yeah, this doesn't include any of the other forms. This is like literally base DK.
Yeah.
You'll love this, Woolie, because like the hit stop in this game is immaculate too. It's just like you're like the punch god, you know. So
hell yeah. No, I love this, like, because I mean, you know, old Donkey Kong Country would be like, yeah, like you could run off the edge and get that little extra distance, but you're basically describing Mirror's Edge speed run, jump kick, air tech, you know, like. Oh yeah.
This game has like the best game feel of like any Nintendo game I have ever played. Like jumping, punching, like hitting things, rolling. It is every single thing feels perfect. All the sound effects are perfectly placed. 3 punches to break up a Banandium gem so that you can hear that banana every single time is just fucking delicious.
Every time you hit the banana, it feels like you're slapping meat. Like it feels so good every single time. You know, with that hit stop, which is so perfect. And controls are so perfect. I'm real quick. I think I'm probably biting somebody from the community here. I think I read this on a subreddit regarding Astrobot. But I can apply
that post.
Maybe I don't know. If like with Astrobot, and also with Donkey Kong Bonanza, it feels like the controller is giving your hands a blowjob.
Wow. Okay.
Like, man, this feels so goddamn good.
There's like, so one of the things that like what I do is I always turn vibration off in every game, because primarily when I play a game, the controller going burn, like remove it puts me back into my body, right? Like I want to leave my body and exist in the interior space between my meat and the screen. Right. And usually rumble in games causes me to snap back into my disgusting meat sack. Right. Donkey Kong does not do that. I keep that vibration on. That game is actually like I'm leaving my meat sack more by keeping rumble on.
Okay.
It's the only game I can think of. That and Demon Souls remake.
Yeah,
which has
yeah.
like the super
The
peak
PS5
vibration.
special stuff.
Yeah.
Was there like a first or early boss that's like that culmination of what the design is trying to achieve? You know, that thesis statement boss kind of thing, where you kind of have a really cool fight against like something that shows you like what this game is doing. That, do you know what I mean?
I haven't gotten to fight a boss on my own yet. Paige kind of fucked those bosses up for me really bad.
Oh yeah, okay. Little brother mode.
Those bosses do exist, but Pat has not run into them yet.
Yeah.
But there are absolutely a couple of bosses where it's like, okay, this is going to test every single move set you have, probably the different transformations, and you probably need to be. Eventually, you're going to need to be switching between God form, Donkey Kong God form modes, pretty quickly to be able to adapt to certain situations. And there are levels like that too, where it's like this level is demanding you to think of your entire move set.
Okay.
And so, applying it to that.
As I'm about 4 levels in, and the game is like immaculate. The game is like a shining joy and like a total triumph. But there's been something that's like been really strange to me, and I've put our chat into emote only mode in preparation of me talking to Gene about this, because prior to the game's release, like right prior, people were like, "Be careful, fucking spoilers! Careful, fucking spoilers for Donkey Kong." And I went on to social media and was like, y'all are fucking stupid idiots. What's the fucking spoiler? He's going to get a banana and Rambi the rhino is there. But then as time has gone on, I'm seeing more and more people go, oh, fuck, the YouTube thumbnails for Donkey Kong are full of fucking, I can't believe this. And like getting really intense. And so I don't want no details. I don't want no nothing. But like, does this game actually have spoilers that fucking matter at all?
I was gonna ask about a plot-related question next. Yeah, go ahead, please.
Sure. I will say it in the clearest way possible. This game has a more surprising plot than Kojima's Death Stranding 2.
Oh my god!
My god!
Yeah, I know what half of that means.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, exactly what that means. Actually,
I do.
Because you're like, oh, I saw a lot of this coming.
Yeah. Okay.
Because it wasn't surprising, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
No? Yeah.
Okay. Well,
there is a lot of surprise.
All right.
And like, it's like, wow, I did not know Nintendo had this in them to like write like that. Like this is
right now the plot for me is Donkey Kong's like me wanting banana.
But what are the lore implications of young Pauline hanging out while Cranky Kong represents the first Donkey Kong?
Yeah, no, I also had that thought, genuinely.
And that should have been the Pauline that he knows from her age.
Don't worry about it.
What are the implications? Mega64 asks.
I'm glad I shut everybody up in the chat right now, because they would
either. So yeah.
Gene is smiling and nodding and not answering, and that makes me think we are flying too close to the sun.
Let me just say there's a surprising amount of writing in this game. Well, there's a lot of narrative design in Donkey Kong Bananza that I did not expect either.
I just haven't seen it yet, right? Because I'm in like the canyon stage right now.
I mean, you might have seen it by now, but I don't know.
But like I didn't think anything of it.
There's a lot of storytelling in the environment, actually.
Damn.
Like you might actually have to put on your Vadi Vidya hat.
Yo, are we walking into a room and are we gonna meet the nameless Kong?
Oh no!
The forgotten one. Holy shit!
I'm just here for banana.
Is there some like, it's like, ooh yeah, there's Diddy and Dixie and. And then all of a sudden, like, the implication of Lanky. Where did Lanky go? What happened?
Lanky's dead, man.
Or was Lanky just forgotten about at the bottom of the pit? God damn it.
I'm just thinking of, like, the forgotten Lord of Bananas or some shit. Also, I gotta say, it's so inspired to the way that they treat Banandium in this game. It's like one of my favorite visual motifs I've ever seen in anything, because they're mining Banandium gems out of the dirt, but Banandium gems have like that sickly, disgusting fluorescent yellow green to them. And when you get a Banandium chip, which is like a coin, it's the fucking radiation symbol, but with bananas.
Nice.
And like he's just fucking eating, and because bananas are rich in potassium, and potassium in high enough amounts are radioactive. And so like Donkey Kong is just chowing down on banana themed enriched uranium 1,000 times in a row.
Okay, but Gene is implying that King K. Rool is going to try to stop you from linking the flame. Right.
He might.
So
I wouldn't even be shocked. I will say one thing: the villain of this game gives off massive Zant energy.
Yeah.
Oh, Void Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Void Kong.
Oh,
just
the CEO,
feels,
right? The company.
Yeah. Feels like Zant.
That villain group did look kind of cool.
Yeah, there's Poppy Kong, right? There's a girl one who I didn't think was that attractive at first, but after I seen her, I'm like.
And then there's Grumpy Kong, who I like. I like Grumpy Kong a lot.
He kind of looks like your favorite characters, red haired and big, and
yeah, absolutely.
Is
he's grumpy.
Her name is Poppy Kong.
Poppy Kong. Yeah.
Okay,
I've never heard of her as Poppy Kong. Refers to as Australian slang term of choice, Kong.
Okay. So then is there going to be Candy Kong and Poppy Kong staring each other down like Mai and Chun-Li, you know?
Having a Tifa slap fight, right?
True.
That game's unbelievable.
Okay.
That game's like absolutely incredible. Like it is giving the first like you remember when you played like about 8 hours of Expedition 33 and you were like this one. That's the second game I played this year that feels like that.
Okay. It's the one that Nintendo put all the juice into. They concentrated the juice.
It did.
It's like I really like Mario Odyssey a lot. I think Mario Odyssey is fucking great. And like I say that this shit blows Mario Odyssey out of the water like immediately. Like it is a straight upgrade. There is a small tiny issue with it, and that is the 119 CAD price point plus tax.
Yeah.
It is the single most expensive.
Jesus
Let me check that. Maybe
Christ.
I'm wrong. Donkey Kong Bananza Switch 2. It is like the single most expensive game I've ever purchased without any fancy shit on it.
Is that different from $70 for the US? It's $70.
Oh, sorry, 99. Oh, sorry, I'm thinking of 109 after tax.
Okay.
My mistake. Yeah, no, it's fucking ridiculous. Well, it's fucking absurd.
At that price, PSA, do not paint your cartridge yellow in an attempt to recreate the Kong games of yesteryear, lest you
don't do it.
Break your Switch 2.
It's a 99 plus tax Canadian game. That's ridiculous.
That is crazy.
The fact that it's like the best game I've played since maybe Expedition 33 makes it fucking weird to talk about.
That's big words. That's crazy.
I will say when I beat it gave me the extremely rare feeling that I got after I beat the ancient feeling that I got after I beat Super Nintendo, and I was like, holy shit.
Oh no.
Interesting. Okay.
That was an incredible, perfect video game, and wow, that was an incredible way to go out too. So
hey Gene, let me ask you a question. This is really important because you say there's like 1,000 bananas, right? So I was playing through the game and I got through about 3.5, 4 levels ish in like 1.5 sittings. And I have like 118 bananas, which is like, a full 1/6 of the post game bananas. And I'm like, man, I'm fucking flying through this shit. Oh, wow. This seems really short. I'm going to assume bananas get further apart the further I get into the game. Yes.
It'll crawl. It'll slow to a crawl once you get to like 300 or 400 for sure.
Okay. Because I got like the 40 bananas in like 2 hours, and I couldn't believe it. I would
say those are like pity bananas for sure. So
front loaded. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Feel good about it.
Okay.
If I could just say, going back to that that fool who painted his cartridge yellow and bricked his fucked up his Switch too. I can understand the sentiment that he was getting at, the desire for that cartridge to be yellow. I do get. Perhaps sanding?
No. No, that's stupid.
I get the idea that you're like, oh, the others were yellow. I wanted this one to be yellow too. But just just painting it and sticking it in there and rooting the thing is absolutely batshit. You know,
Liquids
maybe
plus technology, bad. That's the.
Yeah. I mean, it would have been nice if Nintendo just made it yellow, certainly. But you know.
Yeah.
To which I'm sure Nintendo goes, who gives a fucking shit about cartridges?
Well, yeah, there's that part too, right? Or just make the digital, cartridge yellow
The cartridge is like the size of my thumbnail, man. Like how? Like this isn't a collectible N64 looking like big cart either.
It's a little bit
of shit.
It's like when the Luigi Super Luigi Wii came out, and you're like, oh, it's a green box though, you know.
Yeah, it's like getting a micro SD card with like a special branding on it, and it's like you're never gonna look at the branding. It doesn't matter.
That's it.
Like those Mario Bros.
Exactly.
SD cards or whatever.
The Mario micro SD cards, which are the only ones available for the express versions of the micro SD cards for Switch.
Yeah, I got one of those. I put it on the Switch.
Yeah, so I have a Mario Star SD card in my Switch too.
It's like, who gives a shit? It's like the size of my pinky nail, and you jam it in. You'll never see it again ever.
I'll never see it again until I replace it with a terabyte or whatever. So
yeah.
Okay. So yeah.
That game's unbelievable.
Yeah, this is the one. This is the Nintendo fucking.
Like Gene says, it might be game of the year. Now, granted, this is the third game I've talked to him about this year that he says might be game of the year.
It's been escalating. Kirby Air Riders is gonna close out the year, and it's gonna make us throw up.